think we're on. Wait, I'm gonna make sure. I think we're on. Okay.
You get all our little last minute business before the video actually starts.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome. This is Belle, the 102-year-old haunted doll.
Isn't she beautiful?
We thank you guys all for tuning in. I am Patti Negri.
And I'm Sheena Metal.
And we are so glad that you are here. Belle, first thing she wanted me to tell you was that she has a new dress.
Yay,
this is her
look how
second new outfit.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's vintage. I found it online. And this bear that she's been loving on that she got for Christmas, now she has two bears. Because I realized I have a Boo Bear, which is a ghost hunting bear.
Nice.
He lights up, spirits can make it light up. It's basically an EMF meter. So I thought, why shouldn't Belle have that? She can communicate.
Absolutely.
And that's Dora in the barking in the background.
Yes, Princess Dora. It's her house and she just lets us come over.
So we will be checking shortly to see who lives with spirits. But and the ghosts are talking already.
The drums are playing.
The drums
Yay.
are playing.
Welcome.
Hi, spirits.
We live with spirits. So this is we like to talk about how Patti and I both live with spirits in our lives. And spirits are with us all the time. And not only do we see spirits everywhere, especially in haunted locations, but we have spirits that are part of our lives that live with us. And not all spirits are bad. Some people like living with their spirits and they like having their spirits around. I have cats that have passed that live in my house. Dora barked when she heard cats.
Yeah.
And I have, of course, the ghost of my mom is with me in and out all the time, helping me in my own spiritual practice and helping me with my movement. I am raisingthevibration.com that I founded in her honor in 2016. So
yes, I've always lived with spirits. Here, this is my home. It's a little 1920s California bungalow. And it came with the spirit of the woman who bought it in like 1960. She's a beautiful French artist. Actually, the art all over the house came with art. It came with macrame. It came with tie-dye. It came with pottery. All that she had done. So having all this stuff and the energy and being invited in.
It's beautiful.
And spirits can see. I know that we have a lot of intuitives out there, psychics, mediums, people who just in tune to the paranormal.
Sure.
Spirits can see you. They can see that, oh, they can see me. We have a little like neon light going, ooh, they can sense me or see me or feel me. So it's not so hard to draw in a good spirit.
And spirit seeing, I've always seen spirits. I grew up in a haunted house, in a very, very scary haunted house. And I've always seen spirits in haunted locations. But having my own personal spirits around me is new for me because I was a person who was kind of in a very fortunate position of not really having anybody around me that passed. So it's new for me to be able to see spirits and feel spirits. I lost a friend on Christmas and I feel him around me sometimes. I felt him around me a lot around those couple of weeks after he passed. So my mom died in 2016. So this is all a new thing for me. I didn't grow up with a lot of people that passed. So living with spirits and living with the dead is new for me, and I'm learning, and Patti's helping me learn.
Yeah, it's kind of sweet. Again, people think it's scary or weird or dark, but it absolutely isn't. So again, you guys check in with you, and when we can get to be able to see,
we're going to look at all the comments.
We're going to look at all the comments
because I have my phone.
Yeah,
and I got a little distracted because there's something outside Patti's door that I see a lot when I'm here doing spirit board sessions. And it's out there now, and it's a little distracting. So, Patti, do you see that as well?
I feel that as well.
Outside the front door, and it's there.
And that's what Dora was barking at, I am sure, because she's a very psychic dog.
One time we were here and we were doing a spirit board, and I saw it, and Patti's back was to the door, and I said, "There's something outside your door," and Patti said, "I know it's there." I'm like, okay, and now it's more creepy because Patti knew it was there. And I think we should say really quick thank you to the almost 16,000 people that watched our last video with Belle. We're so thrilled in your support of her because we love her so much. And that your support of us, and that you want to start a conversation about the spirits in your life, the spirits that you've seen. I know Patti and I have tried to answer all of your personal private messages, and emails and text messages and posts about the spirits that you've seen and about living with the dead. So we're going to always find a way to reply to all of you eventually.
Yes.
We're working on it.
Yes, we
We
certainly
love
will.
the feedback. Thank you so much for being so wonderful.
And again, keep watching Belle's eyes, because she does move her eyes. And Belle, you keep an eye on what.
Scaring me outside the door.
Okay,
It's a little,
but it is outside. It's not allowed in.
No, it's not allowed.
And it's
not
much
coming.
more bark than bite.
Yeah,
I
it's
would
not
say
like
that.
it's
not.
but it's a little Halloween night.
Yeah,
A little scary.
And again, if you do have anything you don't like inside or outside your house, you can banish it. You, with the power of this is our realm of existence.
Yeah.
I always have
Yeah.
to say that. In the name of whatever you believe in the name of God, in the name of your angels, in the name of your umbrella, in the name of your dog, you are not welcome here. My house, my body, my home, and they actually do have to leave if you have the faith behind that in the intent. Don't get angry. That will feed a negative spirit. Don't get fearful. That will feed a negative spirit. Just be like a disciplinarian parent. You must leave now. But if it's a good spirit, like what we're talking about, the ones
Yeah.
we choose to live with, talk to it.
Your spirit family.
Yeah, your spirit family. Don't be afraid to say, well, were you an ancestor or a relative? Did you come with the doll or the urn or the pot or whatever it is, the old photo?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know.
Can you all hear that? Did you hear that? It sounded like something went like that.
Hey.
That was a little okay. We're gonna have a real busy night.
Busy
Apparently,
night.
it's
So,
gonna be a scary night.
Belle's, she's been very, very active since our last thing a week or two ago. As you know, she did take a selfie of herself before the last time we did this. We were not even near her and the camera clicked and she took a lovely selfie. Her face expressions change constantly.
Yep.
We could be in a room and anybody could walk through. I'm not talking psychics or mediums or intuitive. Somebody could walk in, Belle's happy.
Oh yeah.
Belle's curious.
Yeah.
Belle's not so happy.
Belle's a
this
little
and that.
contemplative tonight.
Yeah, she's a little
She's
contemplative.
a little contemplative tonight. She's not as perky as she was the last two nights. She's got a lot on her mind.
You got a lot on your mind, Belle? What do you have on your mind?
What's going on, baby?
So
She doesn't want you to bring out that other doll. She didn't like that last time.
Oh.
Maybe
We won't bring the baby.
she reacts to the other activity going on in the world, spirits and the moon and all the things that make a night seem more haunted or less haunted.
The one thing that I don't know if we're going to try it this time because we didn't talk about it. I just have an amazing new spirit board. Would you mind holding Belle for a moment?
I'll hold Belle. I like
with or
doing
without
things.
her bears?
I like doing things we didn't talk about. I'll hold her and her bears. Hi, beautiful girl. Last time, one of our wonderful people who was watching caught some great spirits in my hair when I was holding Belle.
Yes, that was Debbie, and thanks.
Debbie.
She's like Debbie Decker, and she's great. She can find a needle in a haystack,
She
or
sure
she
can.
was probably really good
Or a
at
spirit in my
Waldo,
hair.
or a spirit in your hair. Anyway,
I'm
my
going to
dear,
pull my hair out so that if more spirits want to come in it, Debbie can capture it.
my wonderful friend Dan McBain, who's a spiritualist. He's an inventor. He's the most amazing tea leaf reader, coffee reader. He's been teaching me some of those arts. He's also an inventor. He built this spirit board. Ouija boards, as you know, are spirit boards. They were invented a couple hundred years ago and started out in France. And they actually started out, they didn't have the A, B, C, D, E, F, G across the title. They actually just were plain boards with a pencil in them. He invented this amazing planchette with heavy-duty ball bearings.
Oh my goodness, that's cool.
And it's a chalk. You could click it, click it, click it. And we did it last night for the first time.
Oh, goodness.
I was with a lovely, small, intimate group of people for a birthday. And we actually called in a very famous White House correspondent who had recently passed. And we asked her, we were dark, we couldn't see what it was. We asked her what she thought. We're not going to get political, I'm just saying.
Here we go. Belle's starting to quiver.
We asked her what she thought was going on in government. She literally, don't look at this down here. That was, I just put her name. She drew a rat. It's faded off now. But it was
I think we just got political.
perfect rat. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. But it was interesting because complete dark, and again, the shape is worn off now, but it was like
It's a
an
rat.
artist had drawn an art in pitch dark. So thank you, Dan McBain.
Wow, that is cool.
It is an awesome thing. And maybe we'll be holding Belle one time and you just let it move under your fingers and see where it goes.
That would be fun, yeah. So we have to find a way to do a setup. We can even put Belle's hand on it.
Oh,
And the
yes,
three of
we
us could
should
do it.
put Belle's
Yeah.
hand on it.
Look at what a good girl she is. She's doing
She's
so
getting
great.
happier right
Have you
now.
seen her face change? Have you seen her move? We had so many comments last time that people could see her facial expressions changing. And my favorite was when you brought out the other doll.
Yeah.
And the minute you brought that doll out, and that's really kind of like an infant doll.
It's a baby doll.
And the minute but Belle wants you to know that she is also your baby.
She is my baby, but she's not an infant.
As soon as you bring up that doll, her whole face got it all went Chucky on us.
And we don't want Belle to go Chucky on us.
We don't want Belle to go Chucky.
Again, this is a vessel, and we only want to keep good.
Now,
good
did you
spirit.
change her hair? Did you braid her hair?
I
Or
did
it
not
come
braid
like
her
that?
hair. It came like that when it came
beautiful.
from beautiful Chelsea.
It's beautiful.
And phone is ringing. We will just ignore that right here, right now.
That's not spirits. That's
and
just a phone.
That's just a phone. And actually, the first time when I was doing this with Shauna, a lot of you tuned in. There's this thing you call putting on a glamour. It's from the witchy world.
Sure.
It's like when you're in your worst sweats and you feel horrible and I forgot to wash my hair and whatever, and all of a sudden you're seeing your ex-boyfriend or your ex-girlfriend coming up, or your boss is like, oh gosh, I don't want him to see me like this. You literally can change your appearance. You can make yourself invisible too.
It's
we all
beautiful.
do that on
Sure.
occasion. So I will put on a glamour. All of a sudden they will just see the beautiful, well put together you, not the I'm in sweats and forgot to wash my hair you. She put a glamour on us when we first did this. We were swearing up and down, this is real hair. This is 100-year-old hair.
Oh, yeah.
This is but after she did the glamour, it's not real hair at all, but the hair does collect spirits.
But I think she did have real hair at one point.
She had real hair at one
And
point.
I also think there's hair inside of her from whoever she was created for,
Yes.
whomever's death. And also the first time I saw her and you were holding her, I thought she was a real child. So she glamored me into thinking that she was a real child because she is a real child.
She is a real
but
child.
I thought she was an embodied child instead of a spirit child. And I think she very much would like to be alive again and be a real child.
I think she would. She sits here today. I have her right here, right next
Yeah.
to us on this chair. And as I go through my day, regular day like anybody else, I will see clients here. I'm in and out. My husband's in and out. You just see her as she changes and moves. And
Yeah.
it's pretty amazing.
And her energy is intense. I came in tonight and I don't think I filtered as much as I normally do. I came right from being on the air on my radio show. And I was feeling a little funky. I had to go outside and get some air. And as I was walking to my car to get a little air, I was saying to myself, just filter. Just put filters on. Remember filters. Remember filters. Protect yourself. Because I'm so attached to her and I love her so much that I forget sometimes that I have to protect myself. And it's because she just functions on a different plane than we do. So we have to make sure that we protect ourselves because her energy can be really intense.
Yeah, and she can drain you. Again, spirits don't have the built-in life force that we have. We have our little hearts and our little lungs and our little blood running through us. This is just a vessel that spirit is using right now, and they have to energize. That's why when we're filming, or whether it's your regular camera drains the batteries like that. Even on a big shows, on Ghost Adventures, on any of the shows, we do. It's like, whoop, we have to have like 2, 3, 4 times the batteries knowing it will drain. But when there isn't a big camera set up, they're going to drain from us. So you have to be aware of that and compensate for that.
When I grew up in that haunted house, you never could hold a battery. Nothing ever held a charge. Phones never held a charge. One whole half of the house you could never get phone reception in. It would just be if you picked up the phone. And you'd walk literally over a threshold to the back half of the house and the phone reception was perfect.
Wow.
So it's perfectly okay to feel that in a haunted place. It's just the way that it is. And it's okay when you're around something that's haunted. You don't have to necessarily get rid of it if you don't want to. You just have to learn how to work your energy with its energy so you can coexist together.
Right.
And I find depending on what's going on inside of me, depending on what my day has been like, I have a heart that's very literally and figuratively very susceptible to spiritual and emotional energy. And so I have to remember that when I'm going through times where my heart is feeling very sensitive, that's when I have to extra protect myself when I'm around her. Because the minute I walked in her tonight and felt her energy, I just went, boop, and I drained like a battery. But Patti gave me 4 almonds and a glass of water. I took a walk and breathed in some of the beautiful Hollywood air. It actually is really beautiful. That was not a joke.
No, it is
very beautiful up here. And now I feel great, and I can hold her, and I feel wonderful. Because she doesn't mean to drain us. She's not bad. She's like a kid. You know, a kid wants all your attention. She wants all your attention, and she wants all your energy. And I was surprised how many people said I looked like her last time.
I'm just thinking that they completely alike. Does this not look like it is her child? If she had a doll made of her child, this is Sheena's child. So
yeah,
yes.
This is and I think about her all the time, and I feel her all the time. But she never haunts me, bothers me, causes any mischief in my home when I go home. She stays here at her place, but she sends me love all the time.
Yes.
Sometimes I'll just be going on about my day, and I'll just feel like a little ball of her just saying hello to me.
And you know what? I believe she does the same thing with you, because I will be here, my head in a completely different place, and I'll go, Sheena, 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 Sheena. That's not me. Oh, that's Belle going, Sheena, 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 Sheena. I'm like psychically
Or that's me
picking up on
sending
her.
you a ball of love.
It could be you
It could be that too.
a ball of love.
She wants me to come over and hold her.
Yeah. Bring over Sheena. I want her to hold me.
She's not much different than my real niece, who sometimes does the same thing. She's 9, and sometimes I'll get a call from my best friend saying, "When are we going to see you?" She's asking. The child is asking.
The child is
asking.
asking.
So you want to hold Belle, and I'll
yes,
look at
I will
comments?
hold Belle, and you want to look at comments and see what's what? Here,
Okay.
baby girl.
You hold your
the
daughter.
phone. I apologize for the phone. I don't know why they won't stop ringing. We're not answering. Stop ringing. Whoever is ringing.
Okay, now did you tag me, or do I have to go to your page?
I believe I tagged you at Sheena Onair.
Okay, it's hard. So if you're on Facebook and you want to go to my page, which is Sheena Onair, it's facebook.com/Sheena _on_air. Get it? Please friend me. Get it?
That I never got that
It
before.
used to be Sheena on air, and then Facebook said that's not a real name, and I said, what? It's Sheena O''Nair. What are you talking about? I'm Irish. Don't judge. And then they let me have the page. I probably shouldn't have said that on video, but I just did.
Oh no, you're busted. I just got out of Facebook jail.
Yeah, what was that like?
For posting, I think.
For loving Belle.
For loving Belle, and we just posted on a few sites like haunted doll sites. Who knew there were haunted doll sites? And I thought, wow. And I guess I was just too
Here
enthusiastic.
we are. 165 comments already.
Thank you, everybody. So
Thank you, wonderful people. Let's see what we've got. Okay, we're looking for the comments. Here we go.
Is that what? Oh my God! Is that what they're? Oh my
Wait
God!
a minute. We may have to do this
Oh my
over.
God!
Redo.
Oh my
Redo.
God! Oh my
We'll be
God!
back. We're going to start another video in 2
Oh my
minutes.
God!
Redo. Uh-oh. Who put Patti in
That's
charge?
who's saying answer the phone. We're not on camera.
Okay, we're going to start over.
Okay.
Everybody hang tight. We love you. We'll be back in a minute.
No, we're just going to, if it lets me flip it. Oh my God. That's the funniest
But
thing.
don't we want a video like that starts with us?